Hi, I'm Brie.
And I'm Tiff.
And this is Winnifred.
And we are
Wrinkles,
Witches,
and whatever.
We want to welcome you all to our podcast.
This is our first episode. We explore the paranormal. We like to
talk about cryptids, deities, cover all bases, scary things.
Spooky and scary, Halloween theme.
We love our cemetery strolls, if y'all cannot tell.
Cemetery strolls.
And we love our sweet tiny baby. She's 1 year old.
Maybe some true crime thrown in there, because I feel like when it comes to paranormal, ghosts and things like that,
there is a backstory.
Typically some sort of true crime related story.
Right.
Also, we are married.
Yeah, this is my wife. No one can have her. Or my baby Winnie.
So,
because she's a beautiful girl.
We like to go places that have a lot of historical
significance.
Yes. And so recently we went to Chipley, because she is from Chipley. So we went back there to go visit.
Chipley, Florida, by the way.
Chipley, Florida. And it is special historically because
it was on the Old Spanish Trail. And Hard Labor Creek Church and Cemetery. The Union soldiers were said to be, they cut right through Orange Hill Cemetery, through those woods right there, went all the way. It's a pretty good haul if you're walking, especially. Been there many, many years ago, Hard Labor Creek Church. I just posted a video last night. One of the photos I took in that church probably about 12 years ago. It was not when I went. We did go during the day. We're planning trips at nighttime.
We're going to go back at night. The trip we went to yesterday was kind of the spur of the moment trip.
She had never been, and I wanted her to get the feel.
Yeah.
Get the feel for the cemeteries to see creepy and stuff.
Look at how sweet she is.
She's such a beautiful girl. Winnie talks to her spirit friends all the time. Do you want to talk about some of the ghostly encounters that we've had throughout our lives?
We can talk about a couple. Brenda, do you want to start?
You can.
Okay. So one that I've only seen something one time, and it wasn't even like a full blown, like, whoa. I was just about to fall off. It wasn't even like a full blown ghost or spirit or anything. It was like a flash. So, and actually this was the house in Mary Esther. This was the house in Mary Esther, actually. So the way that it was set up was you walk into the front door, and to the right was a dining area, and then you could walk through that and go into the kitchen and come back around, and it looped around like into the breakfast nook and then the living room, and then it was just a circle. And there was one day where I was doing like a smoke cleanse on the home, and so I was walking from the kitchen through the dining area and coming around through the living room on that way. And I'm getting like tingles thinking about it. And I look around like through the living room into where you can go through the breakfast nook. And I see, the only way I can describe it is like if you're anybody that's ever watched the Harry Potter movies and you see how like the Death Eaters or Snape or whoever has long dark robes on and they like go around a corner and you can see like the end of their robe going as they're walking. Yeah, like their train almost of their robes as they go around the corner. That's what it was. It was like a black, and we had our one dog, Annie, at the time, right? I think we just had Annie. I know, right? Yeah. She was such a good dog, but that's all we had, and she was behind me. So like I knew where she was. You can hear her because you could hear her little like click clack claws, like she was a beagle, so you could hear her little claws. So I knew where she was. She wasn't in front of me. And so I just remember shouting at it and being like, I'm not scared of you. I see you. And then I ran after it. And by the time I got to where it was, I mean, it wasn't that far in front of me. I saw it and it was just gone. And my whole body was just like, ah.
You did not want to be seen.
Yeah, or she. I don't know. They, them.
Whatever.
He, she, they, them, maybe.
Yeah, that's the whatever.
But yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was really freaky. It was really crazy. I had full body chills for days, and I never saw anything. I still to this day haven't seen anything, but I feel things all the time. Like as soon as just like when I walk into like the cemeteries and stuff like that, sometimes I will get like I just say like spidey senses or something, and it just Sometimes, yeah, the hackles. Sometimes it's just more of just being aware of a presence, like feel like someone's watching you. Okay, so when we went to Pensacola, the first time we went to that cemetery, it was during the ghost tour, which was at night, and we went to that cemetery at the end of the ghost tour, and it was terrifying. It was a really fun ghost tour.
It was a blast, but we couldn't, like, we were on a bus. They were taking us through Pensacola.
You couldn't walk through the whole.
We got out at that cemetery. She told us a story about somebody, and then we had to get back on the bus. It wasn't like we could go out there and walk around and see everything. But the St. John Cemetery, we went back to the ghost tour cemetery during the day, and like I said, we branch off. She goes and does her thing. I'll go and do mine. We'll meet back up. If we see anything cool, we'll be like yelling across the cemetery. Everybody's spirits, people are probably like, straight to jail.
Spirits are like, excuse me, I am trying to sleep, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm trying to RIP over here, and y'all won't shut up.
RIP, rude.
So she got in one section because it's all sectioned off, like they have the baby.
Greek section.
I'm sorry,
a Greek section. And something cool about the Greek, no, it wasn't the Greek, it was they had a Jewish section. Did they have the Jewish section at that one, or was that Oakland? There was a Jewish. So the cool thing about sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's just interesting. I didn't realize this, but there's certain cultures, such as Greek and people who are Jewish, that do certain things on their grave sites. Remember, we saw the rocks. Was that for the Jewish people that were in the Jewish section, or the Greek section?
St. John's, they had a whole bulletin board.
They did.
That told us all the things, like when there was a lamb on the grave or a log.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones where they just had rocks sitting on people's tombstones.
Yeah, I don't think it was specifically for that culture. I think that is, there's different, like.
I think it was for the culture. I think it was the Greeks. I don't remember.
Back to the St. John Cemetery.
Sorry, tangent.
Yes. She is very much ADHD, so she will scroll off if I don't keep her on task.
Whatever, you scroll off too.
You squirrel off, and then I squirrel off, and then I come back to reality where we left off.
Okay, anyways, where we left off.
Anyway, St. John Cemetery in Pensacola. She went off on her way. I went off on mine. It's a pretty big cemetery. There was one section that she went in, and she was just like, did not feel right. Like,
yeah,
it just
like physically
heavy,
ill.
Yeah, like heavy energy. I have never seen anything head on. Any of my experiences. I've never had any apparitions appear in front of me. I just have feelings. I was living in Chipley outside of the shower, and all I could do was start bawling. I was terrified. I've never got out of a shower so quick in my life.
Here's my phone.
I hope so. Did it die?
I think it did.
So anyways, I was in the shower and got this really bad feeling. All I could do was start crying. I got out of that shower as quick as I could, dried off as quick as I could, threw clothes on me, went to my parents' house. My mom said it was just the devil trying to get to me. And my dad was like, do you want me to come bless the house? And he came down there with a Bible and blessed the house, and I never felt that again. Prior to that, I would have really bad feelings. Like my son, he was young at the time. I would not allow him at night to go in our living room. It was a single wide trailer, so it was like my room was on one end, his is on the other. I made him sleep with me because it was just me and him anyways. So I would not allow him to go in the kitchen or the living room. The kitchen wasn't as bad to me at night, feeling-wise, as the living room was. And I know that it was not the trailer itself causing all these feelings, because the trailer had been...
Pause.
Low.
Is that one on?
Okay. So anyways,
so many technical difficulties.
I know we're struggle busting out here.
We have no idea.
We have no idea what we're doing. We're just out here yapping and hoping y'all are listening
Hoping
still.
somebody wants to listen and somebody wants to yap with us.
Yes.
Please.
We would love that.
And we are willing to take guests on our podcast.
If y'all want to like
videos.
link in and we can have conversations about different stuff. Because we are not, obviously, if you look at our Facebook page, we are not only doing Chipley, Florida, or only doing here. When we go on vacation, me and my baby like to go to the cemeteries there. It don't matter if we're in freaking Egypt.
Egypt, we're going to go see some pyramids.
Well, you know what I mean.
We are definitely going to be seeing some dead people places.
We gonna find us a cemetery, no matter what.
We're gonna be in King Tut's tomb or something.
Yeah, we gonna have the whole mummy. We gonna drag him out.
Be like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
crawling in there taking pictures.
Slay Queen, clock it. We're gonna get canceled. It's
canceled.
But yeah.
But we always, every time we're driving around anywhere, I'm always like, oh, cemetery.
And we love old houses. So, of course, with old houses come probably scary stories.
Yeah,
but
always.
unless you're going to a bigger city like Montgomery or Atlanta or Pensacola,
which all had really great cemeteries.
They had really great cemeteries, but they also done ghost tours.
Yes.
Where were we? We were in Atlanta.
That
we
was
were
a
the
good-
only two on this
It was our
ghost
own.
tour.
It was our own personal ghost tour, and it was really cool because we had just gotten engaged.
And
it was like our own.
We had just
thing.
gotten engaged that time,
Mhm.
and only two people on this tour.
Yep.
Because it's when was that?
Because we did it on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, she did.
I did. I made
She
sure
did.
it was our own private tour.
So I dropped the video of that not too long ago. It's on our Facebook page. Working out the kinks on YouTube because I don't know what I'm doing once again, but we gonna get there.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get there with me.
Yeah, it's a journey.
So
It's a journey.
it's a journey. And Winnie
she's out.
does this.
She's out. She's had a long day. Oh my goodness.
She loves her mummy. Y'all can't see her little shirt, but that's what it says.
She's so
She's
sweet.
been chasing ghosts all day and cryptids, chasing away the cryptid on the bird feeder, aka a squirrel.
Yeah.
She's been chattering at it and living her best life, eating her food. She's not gonna purr. She doesn't do anything on command.
She normally always is purring though, honestly.
And she sounds like a little motorboat.
She purrs loud.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she's sweet. We'll make sure. We'll have to do like special like ASMR.
We can hook it on
Winnie
her
on her collar.
on her collar. We'll give y'all some Winnie stuff. She's trying to eat her collar off right now.
I think she's
Got it caught on her jaw.
no, she's just licking her chest.
Such a little butthead sometimes.
Our experiences. Oh yeah, are we gonna?
Do you have anything to say? Rude.
Winnie? Oh, we wanted to go through some of the videos, so we need to get your phone so we can look at some of the videos. What this video is, and we'll post the video, is it's a row of American flag pinwheels at the end of the graveyard. I'm assuming that they put them there for the 4th of July.
Yeah, because 4th of
for
July just
decor,
passed.
right? What is today? The 15th?
I'm not sure. No.
13th?
12th?
12th?
Cornelius is great.
They have these. Oh, okay. Just the one moving. That's not creepy at all.
Are you getting it on video?
Yeah,
Oh, this one's moving now too.
just those two. That
Oh, wow.
that's the only one moving, y'all.
No,
Oh.
this one's moving. Somebody must be out here with us.
Is somebody moving those?
Somebody moving those? Yes.
Okay. Are you for real right
I really
now?
got chill bumps.
None of the other ones are moving, y'all.
Just that one.
None of them. Just the one. Because, you know, the wind is only going to blow one, not all of them. They were all going.
Joshua.
Okay.
It's Joshua? I have chill bumps.
I do too. I got full body chill. 9, 10. There's 10 of them. And there's two. They're not right next to each other. There's like one that's like a
One
couple
on the
down
end.
and one on the end. The one in particular was just spinning. And the thing is people are like, oh, well, you know, it's just the wind blowing those. But the wind was blowing grass that was down by the other pinwheels. And the wind was blowing the grass next to it, but not the pinwheels weren't moving. But then there was no grass blowing by the one that was just like going crazy.
And it would go, and then stop.
And stop. Like
the one
on a dime.
the one on the end, it was like something was trying to get it to move, but then it would stop. But that one would just go. And I was like asking the spirit box if there was any, like, who was with us. And I was like, if you are wanting to get our attention, spin the pinwheel.
Right, and then it would spin. And it was like going along with, like when we would talk to it or whatever.
And then the name that it gave us was Joshua.
Yeah, because you asked, who is it?
Yeah, and it said Joshua. We looked everywhere around that cemetery, could not find a Joshua.
No.
And I'm sure there was, but there's so many unmarked graves in all these graveyards. It could have been somebody that was unmarked, but he was getting it with that pinwheel. We were not manipulating these pinwheels at all. We weren't even close, like, we weren't blowing them or anything like that. As you can see in the video whenever we post it.
Let's play so they can hear.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it?
That was the end.
Do you
Yours
have
was
another
probably,
one?
no, that's the only one. You probably have both of them on yours.
I don't have my phone. My phone, I had like a really long video of it.
Yeah, I didn't take a super long one. I just caught that and I took a sideways shot so we could get all of them in there so you could see that we weren't manipulating it and that pinwheel was getting it.
It was.
And then it would abruptly stop and then start again.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then the church, so I wanted to go inside the church because you had a picture from inside the church from years ago. And I wanted to go inside, and so I jokingly went to turn the doorknob to go in, and it was unlocked.
I believe they have it open so you can go in to tour it during the day is when you're supposed to go there, though. You're not supposed to go at night, but they leave it open so people can go in there because it's still in the same state that it was whenever people used it last. But let me tell y'all something. I don't know how them church people back in the day sat in them church pews and did not have a heat stroke. Even with the door wide open, it was so hot, like a sauna in there. And when preachers get to preaching, everybody in there hollering, woo, woo, it gets hot with all them breathing people in there.
That's why if you see movies and shows and stuff, they always have
everybody's
fans.
fanning.
But even with a fan in there,
I don't think you just be fanning hot air because
just honestly, the idea that people lived in Florida back in the day before AC was in
I bet people fell out in there.
I can't imagine living in this state without AC.
No.
Just like in Europe, a lot of countries in Europe, they don't have air conditioners inside.
And I would die.
But it gets hot there, but I guarantee you it's not as hot as it is here. There's no way.
That's crazy.
There's no way that I could have made it without air conditioning back then.
I couldn't either. that church was so hot.
It was so hot. And
it was very cool. We'll drop some pictures. I think Bree took some video inside the church. It's a very nice, we didn't get anything, of course, in there.
I did feel, and it could have just been because it was so hot too, but I definitely got more sensations and feelings inside the church than I did in the actual cemetery. In the first cemetery, the Orange Hill one we went in, I got spidey senses in that one, but it wasn't bad spidey senses. It was
and we had we were
walking. Feel something was there.
We were walking through that cemetery. It's not a very big cemetery. I'm sure we'll post pictures of that one, a broad thing of it. And while we were walking around, there's a bunny.
Yeah, and it was
just hopping around, and he would not leave until we got closer to him. He was just eating some grass, just hanging out. That is the cemetery where I had been 12 years ago, and the same time, probably the same night that I went to the church on Hard Labor Creek at Orange Hill Cemetery, we went out there, and I got orbs in pictures. I will drop those pictures too.
Yeah, those were
there was, I think 3 of them were red orbs and 1 white one in the same photo.
They're very distinct too. And that other photo, so the one that looks like the outline.
I also got another photo. It was the same night out there.
But where was that one at?
Orange Hill Cemetery.
That was at Orange Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that was just the camera lens doing something wonky or if it was an actual outline. Y'all can judge for yourself what you think it is.
It's terrifying. Like when I realized what it looks like a person standing, and if they had a red light behind them and it looks like this part of their silhouette
Is
down to their
outlined.
hand, like down here, down to their hand is outlined. That's what it looks like. And that's terrifying.
And I
it gives me
usually
chills thinking about it because that's what it looks like.
I usually brush off like the orb thing because it could be bugs, it could be a lot of things. Dust. But for that photo to have that many red and white, like it was two different colors,
right?
You can't tell me that wasn't orbs.
Yeah, especially if they're red. Like, I don't know. I feel like everybody.
I've seen a lot of white orbs.
Yeah.
They could be bugs or dust
I feel like
or whatever.
Dust particles is probably a really common.
But that is the only place I've ever caught red orbs. They aren't really red. They're like a brownish, red color.
Yeah,
they're not like bright red.
Like a rusty color.
Like a rusty color. That is the only place that I caught orbs like that. So
skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. We have to go back there.
Yeah, we definitely will. We're gonna try to do it at night. See what we can get. It
was just funny how the bunny showed up and stayed there after I was just talking about. I had just told you about the fact that it felt so peaceful. It feels so peaceful here. I feel it feels really nice. It was a nice time of day. The light was pretty.
Yeah.
And it just was like very just chill, very peaceful. And then we saw the bunny and he just sat there. I was like, see?
He just sat there eating until we got closer to him, and then he took off, of course.
Hanging out.
That was the cemetery that I had got the bad feelings and all that stuff, and I hightailed out of there then.
Yeah.
Tucked tail and ran. It did feel a lot more peaceful yesterday. So we're definitely going to hit that one back up, hit Hard Labor Creek back up.
At night.
And try to, we'll be more prepared, bring our mics, and give y'all a little more.
Out at nighttime. It's going to be so scary.
But we're going to drop some of the videos, some of the pictures that we took yesterday. We hope y'all enjoy them. Thank y'all for sitting in here listening to us jibber jabber. We don't even know what we're doing. Y'all are going to be with us along for the ride. If y'all want to be, we hope y'all are.
Yeah. And Winnie too.
She's covered up at the moment, though.
She's so seepy.
She's such a seepy baby. She just wanted to come on camera so y'all could see how beautiful she is. So us at Wrinkles,
Witches,
and whatever, want to thank y'all for joining us on this podcast, and we will see y'all again soon.
Yep. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
1, 2.
Woo.
And that's a wrap. Sashay.
And scene.